This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Holmstrom. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. He's still back at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Bell. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Trying to find room. It's Rodgers. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. They're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Toss play, running right. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll use the ground game here. Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. They keep him guessing with a run. Has the 1st down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Bruins trying to cash in here in the red zone. Oh, it's a reverse. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, even though positive yards are gains here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal. Motors
into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver. Sell after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He stopped, but he gets a first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And on 1st down, right back to the running game. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into open space. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs them up, first and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Slides it with throw. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense contributes 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. When you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quick completion with the tight end. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They're going to run the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks left and finds his target there. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime. The Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped with the 18. Returner. Make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. UCLA offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Washington.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down here. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows him what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tremendous toughness here. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So it's second and long at the 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a big-time big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Defense has tight coverage there. I think they really disrupted things and affected the vision of this tight end on that slant. Looked like a big gain, but just dropped the ball.
Second down after the incompletion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
1st down and more. He's still running. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On the ground, keeps Rodgers. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. They have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll ride the back again here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Inside them at the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. The back's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the read. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire today.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That is the score. UCLA 31, Ohio State 29.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Working clock with the ground game. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Oh, a reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Tackled up to a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier tackled there.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Near the sticks, it's Smith. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he goes down, but the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.